A 21-year-old woman who was stranded in a foreign location without even her passport, and she could be brought back to the country only with the intervention of the Indian embassy and a famous cricketer. Another instance, a very well-known journalist got an offer to teach in a very prestigious university, except that the offer turned out to be fake. Well, what was common in these two cases? They both dealt with fake job schemes and offers, and they were both about foreign locations, based in foreign locations. This is happening more often than we imagine. Well, welcome to ET Careers GenNext, where we decode questions about careers today and tomorrow, and we try to find and decode the answers. And today we're going to talk about this very important trend, which we all need to kind of safeguard against, the fake foreign job scams. Let's think about a person who's trying to apply for a job. Now, he or she might have put up their resume on one of these job sites and then wait for that call, for the interview, for the email. And just imagine an email pops up, an email like this, which says and which talks about an interview in a foreign job location. Now, if you have not applied and been very, very careful about the kind of roles that you've been applying for, yes, maybe you'll do double take. But what if, you might not have been so kind of particular about destination? You're really looking for a good job and something about the mail looks right. You might read and you might respond. Well, that's the problem number one. Just imagine, how do these fake job scamsters actually pull this off? Well, first, the people who have put up their resumes with the contact details on these job sites, they somehow create profiles and get access to them. And then they email them, right? They set up their own websites. They pose as professional consultants. They even have proper looking websites. And from that, they start emailing and corresponding about these foreign job offers. Now, some of them might even handhold till the person gets this so-called perfect offer and is ready to go abroad with all the requirements for visa, passport, etc. And then suddenly when you go abroad, you are left alone, in some cases stranded, and in some cases what we are hearing also is ending up doing something completely different. Now, Ministry of External Affairs has issued an advisory against this, where people have been stranded and made to work in very harsh conditions without even their access to passports and trying to come back to the country. Well, how do we actually stop this? If we are in this position, how do we look out for the warning signals and stop this happening from the young people in the country who are looking for jobs? And of course, some of these jobs might be very well abroad, and they should be, I believe, the best kind of jobs possible that they should get. The first thing is, let's look for any kind of red flags in the communication itself. Is it coming from a personal ID and not a professional ID? If you're getting an email, if there's a website mentioned, can we check out who are these people? Can we ask to speak to somebody else who has taken their services so that we can cross-check and verify what they're saying? Can we find out more about what kind of job is this? Where is this job? What kind of company are they talking about? And get a little bit more due diligence done before we start talking to them in more detail and sharing more details about ourselves. Very, very important red flag. Many of them ask for money upfront. In fact, that's how they make their money. Now, we should not be paying money to get a job. People should be hiring us based on their skills, on our skills. So if they're asking for money, a service fee, a transaction fee, that's a huge, huge red flag. Now, just imagine, despite all of this, somehow you have managed to talk to them and the whole process has gone through and you are now abroad, and then you realize it's fake. Then you realize that, you are probably not even there for the job which you were supposed to be there for. What do you do then? Well, very, very important is, do not give away your passport and your mobile. Keep those with you, and before you leave, make sure you have the return ticket also booked. With these things, in case you have a situation like this, you will be able to return back to the country. Well, that's it for ET Careers GenNext today. We'll come back soon with more around careers, maybe a 4-day week career, maybe talking about job hopping and other trends. But do stay tuned to tell us what you would like to hear. This is me, Devlina, signing out at ET Careers GenNext. Thank you so much.